Hey there, modern math teacher. Whether you joined us this week in boot camp or not, you're just tuning in. Here is the truth, okay? Big changes don't start with a curriculum overhaul. They start with one bold little move, and a mini project might just be the move your classroom needs this year. Hey, you guys, I'm Kristen Moore, your host here on the Modern Math Teacher podcast. And in this episode of Poolside PD, we're reflecting on what we did inside of boot camp this week. We're teachers have been choosing their intentional spark, something small but powerful to launch the year with confidence and to keep reigniting that student engagement all throughout the year. Okay. So, whether you were with us or not, this episode is going to give you clarity and courage to try something new in your classroom for this upcoming school year. And if you're ready to go even deeper, I've got an exciting invitation at the end of this episode. Now, let's get to it. Today, we are talking about mini projects. All right, so you all know I'm a huge proponent of project based learning, full on, deep, rigorous, all in, highly engaging PBL. But here's the thing, full projects can feel intimidating, especially during back to school chaos. So, we're not going to start there. Mini projects, on the other side, are bite sized, they're focused, they're flexible, they're low risk, and they're a low lift. They're going to be a really great springboard opportunity for you to start bringing in more real world math tasks and projects and maybe even PBLs throughout the school year. So I love a good mini project because they can show your students that math is connected to real life, right? We always want to make sure whether we're doing a warm up, a mini project, an anchor activity, that it is real, relevant, rigorous. You know my 3 R's by now, okay? So these mini projects, again, they're going to show that it's connected to real life. It's going to show your students that they can do the math and feel proud of it. Being able to apply their math skills in a real application can be anxiety inducing for some of our students. It can be a struggle for some of them. And these mini projects give them an opportunity to boost that confidence by finding that success right away. And it also sets the stage for your students that your class isn't going to be textbook or worksheet central. It's just not. You're going to be going beyond the scope of your boxed curriculum, whatever version that takes, and you're going to be exploring mathematics in rich and meaningful ways. Okay, so for example, the slope project, race to the finish, so fun, could be completed in as short as 2 quick days if you want, right? 1 day data analysis challenge is also another really good one, right? Where you're going to just look at like Google Trends and analyze some data. The mini rocket launch with straw rockets, all of these are really good mini projects, if you will, or project like activities. Okay, and here with these, the goal is not perfection. It's not even to master the mathematics behind it. It's about momentum and getting our students to feel that small moment of success. It's going to snowball for you all year round. Okay, and these mini projects build that fast for your students. They feel confident, they feel excited, they see that math can be hands-on, fun, engaging, exciting. And all the while, they're learning some real rich math concepts with it. So mini projects for the win, for sure what you want to do to start out your school year sometime in early first quarter, right? So whether that's August or September for you, I really want to encourage all of you to create and launch a mini project. Set aside 1 or 2 days in your classroom to do this project or project activity. Okay. So here are some of the things that we talked about this week in boot camp. We talked about how teachers can take imperfect action, and it's really already starting to pay off for some people. So this week alone, we've had people creating their first anchor task, their anchor activities, going back to episode 5, which is like everybody's favorite episode. That's where we talk all about making those sticky lessons so you can keep coming back to them over and over again. Some other teachers worked on their warm-up routine. So looking at how you can create some real-world warm-up scenarios, whether you're using ones from your textbook, ones from TPT, whether you're using AI, building in those warm-up routines to get the dialogue flowing, to get your students starting to feel comfortable, to engage in class, right? All that good discourse, all things we're looking for. And then others plan their mini project to kickstart this year. And I just love seeing what teachers are coming up with to get students to start grappling with the math in fun, but meaningful and effective ways, right? Because it's not just fun and fluff. We don't have time for fluffy things, right? We have time for rich, engaging, meaningful things, but we can have fun while we do it. So even if you missed boot camp this week, You can still start today, okay? With one clear, relevant task at the beginning of the year or the beginning of each quarter or heck, the beginning of each unit, okay? Remember, that is going to help you build your student confidence in their capabilities and their mindset, that belief that they can do hard things and they can do things differently. So we want to build that confidence early on. It's also going to give you insight into who your students are, how they learn best, what kind of interactions they like to have with the math, with the content, with the students in your classroom. And it's going to set the tone for your classroom, a classroom that involves thinking, doing, discussing, and importantly, belonging. Okay. So mini projects or any of these activities, really powerful for you to do that. So remember, you do not need to wait all the way until like unit 3 to decide you can do something meaningful with your students. They're ready for it right now. You can do that week 1 and set the tone for an amazing, incredibly engaging school year. All right, you guys. And here's the thing. I know sometimes this can seem daunting, but as we saw in Bootcamp this week, you don't have to do it alone, and we can do this so much better together. So, I've got a question for you. What if you had a whole library of ready to use projects, plus templates, plus planning tools, and a community of teachers ready to cheer you on and do this with you? That is exactly what you are getting, my friends, inside the Modern Math Teacher Membership. That is what we are here for. That is what I live for. And I'm so excited to let you know doors are open only until Saturday, August 9th at 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so you've got to act on this fast. If you're excited, get excited with me. Inside the membership, some of the things you're going to get. You get done for you mini and full length projects, basically all the ones I have in my TPT store, from everyone's favorite rocket project to going viral, where we explore exponential functions, the business project. Students just take off with that. One of my favorites, wasted space, all of those things inside the membership. Okay. But it's not just a collection of resources. You're getting the training videos and the planning tools you need to help you implement, scaffold, and differentiate with all of these so that instead of putting it on top of your curriculum, you're enhancing your instruction and enhancing your curriculum. Okay. I'm not layering too many things on you. No such thing like that here. All right, you guys. The membership also gives you that supportive community where you can ask questions, get ideas, share wins, have a collaborative PLC with other people who get it. And what I love is that I helped create a clear path to help you transform your classroom at your own pace. Okay. So, no matter where you're at in your teaching career, whether you are a brand new teacher or a 20+ year veteran, if you want to do something different this year, if you want to boost the real, relevant, rigorous experiences for your students in your math class and skyrocket engagement, whether you're using warm ups, anchor activities, mini projects, or full PBLs, this membership was designed for you, and I can't wait to see you inside. As a bonus, you guys, new members are getting access to our back to school success kit. It has 8 incredible bonuses popped in there. I'm going to put a link to it in the show notes here so you can see all of those things. All right. And if you have ever said, like, I really want to do a real world math, but I just don't have time to plan for it, or I don't know how to incorporate it, or I'm not confident I can do it, this is for you. And I want to invite you to join. Remember, you guys, doors are open now through Saturday, August 9th at 12 p.m. This is your chance to walk into the school year with confidence, with clarity, and with community. And that is what I want for you. So go ahead, join with the link in the show notes. Remember, you guys, you don't have to do this alone. And you for sure do not have to do this perfectly, right? Progress over perfection. Okay. You just have to start, and we'll help you finish strong on the inside. All right, you guys, that's it for this episode of Poolside PD. Cannot wait to see you inside the membership. Until next time, keep it real.